Hi everyone, welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV. My name is Nina. Welcome to a brand new episode of Round the Corner. This, for those that don't know, is the show where I predict what could be round the corner in our next fixture, which in this case is Nottingham Forest, what to expect, what we could do, who to expect to start and who might be benched, offering score predictions and just offering my thoughts on that. So if you're new around here, subscribe to Chelsea Fan TV, like this video and comment as I go through my thoughts, agreeing, disagreeing, etc. So of course we are through to the next round of the Carabao Cup after beating Wimbledon at home. Not the easy win I predicted in the previous episodes. If you have watched, then you will know. Fair enough, we were surprised. Pochettino did bring out a very kind of young, raw team, not many first teamers, and I thought it could be a good experiment, but I didn't expect us to struggle as much as we did. And it doesn't matter though, we're through. It was a lesson learned. When the first teamers did eventually come on, we saw a very different game. Things transformed and of course we got to make that comeback as well, which great by the way. So yeah, what matters is what we do from here on. Our next opponent is going to be a lot tougher as well. We're facing Brighton. Not going to be easy, but good challenge accepted. And I feel like there's a lot of tension between the clubs as well now with everything that's gone on in the transfer window. It's almost like that Liverpool game. This is why I love the transfer window so much, because it just adds heat to the games when eventually, you know, the transfer window ends and teams are sort of facing each other and they're seeing players that they wanted in their opposition's shirt, and it's just, yeah, it is great. So of course we will see, but before that, and well, long before that, we will be playing Nottingham Forest at home on Saturday, guys. A game which I can't really say is going to be easy. I mean, last season when we played them, we drew against them twice. The second time round, they were even more difficult to play against because, you know, they were fighting to stay up in the Prem. That game meant everything to them. By that time, we'd just given up, written the season off and just didn't really care about it anymore. But Sterling bagged himself 2 goals in that game to obviously draw 2-2. And we know that Sterling has been in very good form. Don't want to jinx him, but has been in really good form these first, you know, opening games. And if he can keep that up, score some goals, because I think he gets put straight back into that lineup. Yeah, he was rested. Noni Madueke, of course, was given a chance, and I would love Noni to start and to play. That would be a preference for me personally, because I just want him to build on that, actually start getting involved and get better by playing. But of course, Sterling, in my opinion, is going straight back in there. And actually, I think we're not really going to see that many changes from the lineup we saw before, which was obviously against Luton and pretty much West Ham as well. Pochettino hasn't been making too many changes and rotations, despite the odd few injury across the pitch here and there. He hasn't been making too many changes, which is a positive because he gets to see how this team can work, build chemistry. He's trying to implement a system, and last season we saw that too many changes weren't actually doing us any good because rotating aimlessly meant players were just losing rhythm and didn't really play as a team. Now we're trying to gel these individuals into a team, and that is why I think that Pochettino is sticking with this kind of regular starting 11. Yes, we might see a couple changes or some different substitutions depending on what way the game goes, but I think we're pretty much looking at the same sort of lineups. I think Chile comes back in as well. Obviously I've been seeing a lot of kind of mixed opinions on Chilwell, and I get it from one aspect, but as well, I think people do judge him a little too quickly on the poor games he plays. I mean, I'm absolutely with you on the fact that he needs to improve his shooting. I mean, you're one-on-one. We've seen Chile score from the most awkward angles on the left-hand side, guys. I'm sure you all know the goals I'm talking about and referencing here. How are you coming up one-on-one with the keeper and making a pass? It doesn't make sense. So yeah, definitely, and I think he picked that up himself, but he needs to do so much better on that note. So, you know, hopefully that improves there, and when he is one-on-one, he takes that shot, because that shot differentiates you. You know, we're talking goal difference, we're talking winning to losing, and it does make a huge difference. But I think Chile's straight back in there. Of course, at the moment, the whole Cucurella situation is just a situation of its own. And of course, you know, we sold Lewis Hall to Newcastle. Ian Maatsen at the minute isn't really... well, he isn't a solid left back first pick for Pochettino at the minute. Obviously, he is going to try and bring him in as he did with Wimbledon. But I think Chile's straight back in that lineup. And hopefully, if things go his way, he reacts in a positive way from what happened last game. And he maybe bags an assist. Who knows? Who knows? Let's put it out there. Chile gets an assist and he can go straight back in there in the good books, because this is our vice captain, guys. At the end of the day, Chile's here to stay, and he knows the club very well. He knows the team very well. He knows what it takes, you know, to be at that level there. So hopefully he can just get back, find his form, and yeah, be one of those seniors that everyone else alongside him looks up to. Levi Colwill straight back in, I think, as well. I mean, he is obviously building on confidence himself. I think he did make the stupid odd few like passes, gave the ball away in like the first couple games, but he is getting better, and I think I'm not the only one who's noticing that he is getting better aerially as well. You know, he's almost as good as Thiago Silva. One-on-one in the air. He's tall and his headers have been great so far. I'm eager to see what he can do more with that. And he does, when he pushes up, he can make those through balls that can be very dangerous. So, not afraid to push up. And yeah, eager to see what happens in that note. Of course, Caicedo, I think, another starter. I mean, Caicedo... all eyes are going to be on him every single game, guys. I feel like we need to protect our man, and I know all Chelsea fans are all eyes on him as well because of the price tag we paid. But I'm still going to be a little bit patient with Caicedo and let him take his time. I know a lot of fans aren't going to give him that time, and the clock is ticking. Want to see, obviously, why we paid 115 million in for him. But he is getting better. We saw him kind of have a really poor debut to slowly, you know, get himself into it, integrate himself, and I think he only gets better. And he hasn't actually had time with Pochettino one-on-one, and we've seen that a lot of the players have developed and improved because of those one-on-ones with Pochettino, because they've spent so much time during pre-season, obviously in training as well. Caicedo hasn't necessarily had that with Poch yet, so you know, we've got to give that time as well. So it's not, it is 115 million, but it's not a click of a finger where, yes, we know you, we know exactly how you fit it in, learn our system after, you know, obtaining Brighton's last year, and yeah, be worth 115 mil. So yeah, I think definitely give him some time, but I think he'll impress us against Forest. I think particularly in that midfield, I think he can afford to own it on Saturday. So yeah, we will see. And of course, Nicholas Jackson, our star boy is what I'm calling him now. Absolutely amazing, and he has been up front, honestly a revelation up front, and I'm going to root a goal for Jackson to score, and I think that just makes us as Chelsea fans so much prouder, so much more confident that we just have a striker that's scoring our goals. And yeah, but I think, like I said, if Sterling starts, I think he can be involved in creating, whether he's going to assist Jackson, whether they're going to have some link-ups and, you know, some good moments there, we will see. But I think players to watch out for there, absolutely Sterling and Jackson. And honestly, Sterling, keep it up. I have been critical, man, but just keep doing it, and do it when we face the big teams as well. You know, when we have that run against Arsenal, Man City, Man United, whatever. Do it again then as well. But guys, I think we win on Saturday. I do, however, fear we might concede, just because of the fact that Sanchez isn't as confident in goal as well. And I think, you know, we are really poor at defending set pieces as well, and I fear that if they do have a set piece, that's when they might expose us. But you know, we will see. I mean, last time we played Nottingham Forest, it was Mendy straight back in there and we saw him make an awful mistake for that first goal. So yeah, I don't know, maybe Sanchez breaks that, maybe Sanchez doesn't, keeps clean sheet. But if we do concede, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Chelsea. So yeah, there you have it, guys. There you have it. These clips come back to haunt me. I've been right twice. yeah, but I guessed the scoreline for West Ham, but it wasn't in favour for Chelsea, so guys, yeah. Anyways, guys, subscribe to Chelsea Fan TV if you haven't done so already. Check out my personal channel, Nina's Chelsea Corner. Subscribe to it if you enjoy my content, and of course, guys, like this video. Stay tuned for lots more content to come out, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much.